Deep learning, also known as deep structured learning, is part of a broader family of machine learning methods based on artificial neural networks with representation learning. Learning can be supervised, semi-supervised or unsupervised. Deep learning architectures such as deep neural networks, deep belief networks, graph neural networks, recurrent neural networks and convolutional neural networks have been applied to fields including computer vision, speech recognition, natural language processing, machine translation, bioinformatics, drug design, medical image analysis, material inspection and board game programs, where they have produced results comparable to and in some cases surpassing human expert performance.
Artificial neural networks (ANNs) were inspired by information processing and distributed communication nodes in biological systems. ANNs have various differences from biological brains. Specifically, neural networks tend to be static and symbolic, while the biological brain of most living organisms is dynamic, plastic, and analog. Deep learning is a class of machine learning algorithms that 12 pp 199 to 200 uses multiple layers to progressively extract higher-level features from the raw input. For example, in image processing, lower layers may identify edges, while higher layers may identify the concepts relevant to a human such as digits or letters or faces. In profound learning, each level figures out how to change its info information into a marginally more conceptual and composite portrayal. In a picture acknowledgement application, the crude information might be a lattice of pixels. The main illustrative layer may extract the pixels and encode edges. The subsequent layer may make and encode plans out of edges. The third layer may encode a nose and eyes. And the fourth layer may perceive that the picture contains a face. Critically, a profound learning interaction can realize which highlights to ideally put in which level all alone. This doesn't totally wipe out the requirement for hand tuning. For instance, fluctuating quantities of layers and layer sizes can give various levels of deliberation.
The exemplary widespread estimate hypothesis concerns the limit of feed-forward neural organizations with a solitary secret layer of limited size to rough ceaseless capacities. In 1989, the principal verification was distributed by George Cybenko for sigmoid initiation works and was summed up to take care of forward multi-facet structures in 1991 by Kurt Hornick. Ongoing work likewise showed that widespread guess additionally holds for non-limited actuation capacities like the redressed direct unit.
The all-inclusive estimate hypothesis for profound neural organizations concerns the limit of organizations with limited width, however the profundity is permitted to develop. Liu et al. Demonstrated that if the width of a profound neural organization with ReLU enactment is stringently bigger than the information measurement, then, at that point the organization can estimate any Lebesgue integrable capacity. If the width is more modest or equivalent to the info measurement, then, at that point profound neural organization is anything but an all-inclusive approximator. Deep learning is an artificial intelligence (AI) function that imitates the workings of the human brain in processing data and creating patterns for use in decision-making.
What is an example of deep learning? Deep learning utilizes both structured and unstructured data for training. Practical examples of deep learning are virtual assistants, vision for driverless cars, money laundering, face recognition and many more. What is deep learning versus machine learning? Deep learning is a type of machine learning, which is a subset of artificial intelligence. Machine learning is about computers being able to think and act with less human intervention. Deep learning is about computers learning to think using structures modeled on the human brain.
Types of deep learning networks: feed-forward neural network. Radial basis function neural networks. Multi-layer perceptron. Convolution neural network (CNN). Recurrent neural network. Modular neural network. Sequence to